Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol TNXP. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. If you're not sure what I mean by 30-minute, I do offer an explanation video at that link. So if you go there, I'll explain in detail. Crazy movement all over the place. And this just, I should know that I'm actually starting off on the daily time frame here, just to show kind of how not that long ago the price was all the way up here. Now it's sitting down here, but let's go to the 30-minute time frame, which I described at the very beginning. And that way that gives a little bit more context of what I see here. And really what's occurred is, in my mind, in my opinion, one of my favorite patterns out there, and that is the falling wedge pattern. Now, falling wedge, I get it. You may think, oh, that's not good. That's a bearish pattern, but it's total counterintuitive. Falling wedge is actually a bullish pattern, whereas a rising wedge is a bearish pattern. But in this situation, we have a falling wedge pattern, which, like I said, one of my favorites and a good solid pattern. Now, also another disclosure, if maybe you're newer, don't get me wrong, there's no such thing as a guarantee in the market, meaning just because there's a bullish pattern that has formed does not mean that for sure guaranteed the price is going back up. The point here and the idea behind these patterns is it at least rational? Is it at least a logical thought to have that maybe there could be some upwards price movement? Absolutely, and that's what we have with this pattern. So along those lines, if there is going to be any sort of worthwhile movement, keep a very close eye on the top portion of that pattern, which is the current area of resistance, which is right around, give or take, $1.05. So watch $1.05 going forward, a very important level. If the price can get a good solid high volume break of that level, then there is certainly some some upside potential for this thing to get moving. Now on the flip side though, because again, there's no such thing as a guarantee, you also want to keep a very close eye on the bottom portion of this pattern right there, because if the price were to go down there and then just flush through that point, well then at that point, this pattern is no longer valid, it's no longer in play, and it's essentially one of those, kind of back to the drawing board type situations where you just got to start all over again. But as of right now, nice falling wedge pattern. Now it's just a question of can the bulls, sustain enough to get sideways and then eventually get a breakout to the upside. Let's see what happens with it. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.